Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we just did that big bad Scylla mission, and it's time to think about what we got to do next, and more than likely, unless we get surprised, it's going to be a Phoenix, Alaska based defense. Now, regarding this team, I think we're just going to keep flying. Actually, we have a promotion here I didn't take care of last time, so let's do it now. We're going to pick up Marked for Death. And now, anytime you go out forest, we're just going to be able to work on some stats for you. And then we'll determine, do any of these make a difference for us? Maybe Thief. I don't know that this is that big of a deal. Oh, well, we'll see. And we might even be able to think about cross-class, mutation, whatever, to help us out. So well, but it's done. Let's get back out there and do what we're going to do with the team. There's not a ton of stamina loss that we're dealing with right at the moment on both the Stray or the Gift. So I think we're in shape to keep flying. And what I'm going to start doing with this team is, since we're behind the 8-ball regarding the Ancients, we're going to fly the Gift over here. And then we will find and fly the Stray right here, and we don't need both to just do the basic searching and find out exactly what these ruins are. After that, we do have one more that we've located down here, and there's a few others on the map. Oh yeah, over here. So we may just knock out these 4, see what we're dealing with, and then pick and choose what we think would be the best one maybe to start dealing with this particular team, since we know they have a skill or two to take out a Scylla. So obviously I think they're good enough to start thinking about using for the Ancients. So let's there's one more thing I want to do regarding this. We're staying here. We got everybody off the ship, just there on the ground and ready kind of a thing. And then we also have a little Helios down here that we kind of had been parking there temporarily while the behemoth is underwater, but we've gone where we need to go. We were kind of thinking, let's wait down here. I don't know why we decided to wait down here. Were we fixing stamina maybe or something, or whatever? But I think what we'll do is start scanning and searching some other ruined sites on our way back up to eventually meet back up with the contaminant. So we got everybody going. The other thing I have in my notes is the thought that maybe now would be the time, since they aren't instant and we have plenty of funds. There we go. Just regular Odin grenades seem to be a little sparse when I want to equip our team. So I'm just going on in and making sure they aren't sparse when I need them in the future, and just pile up with 10 more. And while we're at it, purification grenades are never a bad thing, and we'll put a couple of those in there. In fact, we'll pile in 4, and I'll, just to make sure we haven't used them all and we have one available, I'll put one at the top. And then these will all get done, what, 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour, so very, very short amount of time, and we'll have ourselves some grenades. So yeah, we'll have plenty of grenades just in time for the base. And the only thing I want to check now is over at the base, as far as who's on the ground. I want to run through the team right now. I think we kind of made sure they're ready for the base assault, but in Phoenix, Alaska, let's go double check and be doubly extra sure that if we have some grenades out here. And I even see a purification grenade on the team. So if worse ever came, yeah, this is one place where I would like to find a use. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back after some of those grenades are made and see about, and I'm doing that, and see about equipping with some more grenades. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because yeah, that's a good thing to have you working with, is grenades when you can't and aren't able to fire your virus weapon. So what we're going to do is, yeah, we got to equip up and just be ready here, because we got room on some of our soldiers to carry another grenade that are going to be out on this. So we'll just remember to come back and double check and make sure And Angry Hazel, did I reach the end? Oh, you are on this one, Angry Hazel, because Eddie started off the list and Angry Hazel finished it off. So we just got to remember and watch the timer as grenades are being built, so we can throw a few extra grenades in there just to maybe help out with the defense, and we'll stop it. Hopefully remember to stop it before 10 hours. So let's get moving. And I already see some grenades popping up as being built, so we'll start excavating and seeing what we're dealing with. We can afford it. And as far as Alaska, 6 hours. I'm watching the one on the top. Oof, and it stopped on its own, and I clicked and almost made it go again. So I'm going to go back up there in a second, and we are going to get everybody equipped with whoever has room for grenades prior to this attack. Because once the attack hits, that's it. It's too late. Let's see who has room for grenades. Eddie, you're maxed out. Well, and let me just check SP. Yeah, you're maxed out. I'm not going in the pool to give you carrying capacity. We have room for a grenade here for Marcus Fragger Joy, and I'm going to go just, you already have a purification. We'll back it up that way. Teskit, I'm kind of thinking, I don't think we need this much ammo for you. I really don't. And we'll go throw a couple grenades on you instead. Now, the one thing we do have is a heavy cannon. Oh, because you have strongman. I don't know if the heavy cannon, and I guess we don't have, let's make sure. I guess we don't have another weapon to alternate. Oh, yeah, we do. We do. And I think I'd rather see you with that weapon. And we'll equip you that way. In fact, let's see if this will allow us to put that in your hands to start with, and then we can switch off to the pistol as needed. Citizen Sturmovik, you can triple shoot the spider drones, so we're just fine there. But the only thing I think I'll do, because I think that's plenty, is we'll throw that in there. Because we do not have, well, we do have a technician to heal us, but we do not have an Aspida on this particular base defense like we did in another season just recently. And you, my friend, have room for grenades. You're going to get one of the purification grenades also. And there we go. And let's just see if we have room for anyone else. And yes, we do. There, you have a grenade. And the Dave, we actually could spend, and I'm actually going to spend for some will, so maybe we can get an extra quick aim thrown in there. And you're set. And an Angry Hazel, you actually are cross-class with a sniper, and I'm actually thinking in this particular mission, we have others with grenades. I'm almost feeling like this isn't as necessary, a grenade launcher, so I'm going to temporarily take away the grenade launcher. And I got to remember, you aren't a jumper because of the way we augmented you. But what would best serve us to put in there? And I guess, you know, I'd rather have you be able to maybe chuck a grenade, although we may have used them all. No, not quite. And then back up with the heavy weapon if the situation presents itself to blast away with that. More than likely, you'll end up sniping. That's my guess. So we're going to position you that way to start. And we are ready. We are ready. Bring them on. Bring them on. Bring them on. And they're here. So it's an extreme enemy that's coming against us. Let's see if we can extremely eliminate them. All right. Somehow I think that would have been better or sounded better if I said eliminate them to the extreme. Something like that if I wanted to make that play on words. Let's go find out where they're coming from. And this is the opening that they're coming from. And we see nobody to start us off. Let's go find out where you are. You are right here, Yaya. And we have a couple soldiers off to the side that you would not frenzy right away if we did not move you. So I think if I come over to this corner and just give you this corner spot, at least to start, you'll be able to get everybody frenzied. Let's just get a sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's the 8th one, our infiltrator. Good job, infiltrator, hiding in the corner. Let's get over here and see if we can... Well, we already saw somebody, but I want you to frenzy so we can maneuver as necessary this very first turn to deal with the enemy. And now it looks like we do indeed pick everybody up. All right. Sounds good to me. Now I do like the idea, and can you throw? No. You cannot throw your turrets, so we're coming down here, Technician, to set a turret.
Here I come.
And that should do an okay job of giving us a line of sight through there. And the guy that we did see, fortunately, has a virus rifle, which at this distance isn't feeling like it's going to be a big threat. Now, we do have some around, like I believe you, Marcus Fregerjoy, that have, and maybe we did not put it in your, but you can switch around without a cost. You do have one of these, and so we may just open up with a tried and true base defense of clogging the entry zone with a grenade. So let's get you dashing so you can maybe do it and then dash away. So you're not in the target zone. And there's one good reason why we didn't want to be in the target zone. Because she can mind control us. She can also frenzy. So she's not a screamer. We do not have to worry about screams from this one. Just mind control. And if we can manage to stay out of sight, which is what we're about to do after throwing a grenade, then maybe we'll be just fine. I'm going to start out by throwing it deeper in as far as we can. All right, it's a start. And then let's dash out of harm's way. Might as well keep you in cover since you won't be able to overwatch. And you're out of harm's way, so we said. We're going to keep you there, yeah. And now we got to position pretty much everybody else. We do happen to have Angry Azelar Heavy as a sniper. And I wonder if you can use this device. Okay, you don't have the overwatch ability for reduced rates. So if I did overwatch you, it'd be from this position. I kind of want to see if you can see this thing with this device. Yeah, so we might as well put a world of hurt on this guy right off the bat. Stay still. Mighty fine, and he's not going to be so willful anymore. Now we will then switch back to quick aim. Oh, no, not quick aim, to Overwatch. Right down here. If anyone's quick enough to make it through and brave enough to make it through the fire, let them. I also feel like, even though there's no cover right in the front, oh, there, it does count as cover, although it's, let's see, it's not really, they can shoot right through it. We're going to Overwatch and just do a lot of Overwatch this first turn and set up conservatively here to pick them off if they get through the fire. Now we also have you as a heavy, so Tezcat, it makes sense to maybe jump you down and get you over here. And I don't think we can Overwatch with you, so just stay put there. Technician, you're done. And then we do have Eddie the Hilarious, who we can get Overwatching here next to Angry Azel. One can get angry and one can start laughing, and we'll see. And we'll see what the mood of this mission ends up being. And then finally we have a sneaky citizen over here, and the sneaky citizen is going to run down here and get our first spot of Spideys out there as a distraction. And the Spideys, the nice thing about them, they don't burn. So The only thing they do is blow away flames, but if we can get them here and they survive, they can run maybe farther than the flames and explode without making the flames disappear. All right. The lady we saw is frenzying, and unlike some sirens, she frenzied first. And there's 2 sirens. So how many times have you seen a siren have everybody around them move and then try to frenzy them? Nice hit. Nice follow-up. And that Spidey needs to hurry up and get through the flames and explode before he dies. Alright, so I'm feeling I better check the other siren to make sure there's no psychic screamer down in the bunch. And I think you were the first one. Mind controllers. So it's just pretty much mind control that we have to worry about from our siren friends that decided to make themselves seen. Just double checking that they didn't cross paths with me and I looked at the wrong one. So what we're going to do first is this spider drone that's about to die will die on our terms by coming here. In fact, if I come here, I shouldn't even lose any fire from it. Now, maybe it's best to explode here and pick up the siren and start stripping the armor off the siren. Survived the overwatch, which I was thinking and hoping it would do, because that's not the most threatening weapon on Overwatch. And we damaged these too. And only blew away a tiny, teensy bit of flame. So he's going to bleed out, not a threat. He is a threat. And the Maniac comes with a threatening weapon also, which fortunately he only used against spider drones. So we are going to... I think what we'll do is send one in to strip some armor here some more. And maybe we can hit both here. Let's find out. I should at least be able to hit the siren, and this way we pick them all up. How about that? And we got one more of those magical little... Have you noticed how I'm calling everything magical these days? So another spider drone to do the same thing. Right about here, I think it was. And that's kind of nice. Now this guy can obviously has a regeneration torso, but we're wearing him down a little bit, thank goodness. And maybe somebody else will be able to pick him off for us. In fact, let's go see what kind of shots our snipers might have. Doesn't look like we can quite see. He's just far enough back that at this angle. So maybe what we do, I mean, you're a heavy. And we can bring you down here and decide if we want to try a snipe shot or a on our shoulders laser shot. I'm thinking Angry Hazel, we drop you down. And that is exactly who we see. I can do a quick aim and a shoulder shot just to make sure we end his existence. And just in case we can't see very well through the flames, because that is a little bit of a problem. And we hit. So now the shoulder mount sees if it can finish the job off. Unfortunately, I can come past the flames now and see how we are directing our shot a little bit better. And that heavy hitting weapon is no longer a threat. Eddie the Hilarious, I'm actually thinking of bringing you down also, but the problem is I was hoping we might be able to gain an angle on the siren, but because I think sniping at this range, yeah, I think she's at just enough of an angle that she's staying out of sight. So I don't think we have to worry about mind control at this range. Let's see. Do you have a shot? The sirens are very adept at moving out of the line of sight. That's one thing they've always been good at. And so the turret, you're going to remain unused. What we can actually do is this and really get some firepower out there.
Let's make this happen. Time for a technological solution.
And just to make sure you're not too close for mind control, we'll pull you all the way back, Technician, and wait this one out for the time being. And then, we did give you a grenade or two. Oh, yes, we did. And you're also a backup flamer should we need backup. So I am also thinking I want to get you off in this direction. But I think I'll wait, because the one thing she could potentially do, even though I'll have some Overwatch set up, come up here, see you if you're that close. Well, she might even be able to see you then, Tezkit. Except I'm going to have some extra Overwatch over here too. Let's reload here. See, I see something and then I move on and forget what we were dealing with. Let's get you right here with the spider drones. Very good. Then we'll set up our wall of Overwatch for anyone who is strong and sturdy enough. And let's find out. Yeah, too much malfunction to count on that. We're going to set up our Overwatches for anyone that decides to cut through. We're going to do the same with you, Tezkit. Now that you're carrying a heavy weapon, we get to have a little better, different feel with you now also. If she comes through. This turn at least, all we're going to do is we're gonna kind of work you up. So hopefully you aren't a. If my camera can stay still, we're going to try work you over here so you're at a distance so you don't become a mind control target, and try moving you up rather than the direct route. And then Eddie, we're going to bring you one step over. Yeah, I think one step over is good enough for your Overwatch.
I'll be right there.
And set it up again for those that dare brave the flame. And we are going to then reload you for some more spiders next time. The Dave, we can't quite get you set up over there for Overwatch, so this will just have to be good enough.
Nothing will get past me.
And who do we have left? Scanning the group, and it doesn't look like anybody's left other than spider drones and turrets. So I think we're about ready. Aha. That's the kind of reinforcement you don't like to see. And we took care of them with one shot, so we still have our other Overwatches, thank goodness. And she's coming through. Ah. And she got scared away by your big gun, Tezkit. Oh, the other one's coming through too. Oh no. So she's going to run away, I bet. They are nasty that way. Holy smokes. They are dying like crazy, and about the only thing I can hope is that your will is going low. It's down to 8. It is down to freaking 8, and we need to get it down to 0 so you can't hold your mind control anymore, and we can be freed up. That's one of many ways we can be freed up. There's also a hope that spider drones can help us also. Okay, we got a Triton Ghoul over here. I'm going to try that same line and hope. No, you don't see the Triton Ghoul. Oh, wait, we don't have the right weapon. We do see the Triton Ghoul. And we're going to try for the hit and hit and see if we can take this out and lower some will some more. It's kind of a blind shot where we can't see very well. And I was hoping we'd get an outline of something. And we hit. It's a tough hit, but we did it. You're on fire, Angry Azel. I am thankful we got you cross-classed as a sniper right now. I must admit, the way you're hitting. Okay, there's a little piece of will that fell off of these guys. Another 3. That gets her down to 5. And that starts meaning, I'm thinking, how long can she hold? Because she's below your will points as of the moment, Teskit. And I'm hoping we can hurt her somehow. But the only hope we have here is blasting a whole bunch right next to her or near her. Yeah, nice try. And we got 2 more coming up. And we're down to our last hope. Right here. And I didn't see anything go red. So we definitely stripped off armor, and we got to figure out what our best course of action will be to free up our friend. Now, I've been ignoring this thing. It can resurrect and call reinforcements. So we're in for a bit of a battle here also. The good news is we can probably see it now. I don't know if we'll be able to see it clearly, but we can start hurting it. And that focuses on the head. I think we'll focus on damage right here. That was good. And then I think we're going to have our friend focus on damage also. Not that. Wrong damage. Wrong damage. And go like this. And do you have the ability, Tech? Are you at that level where you can do this? Oh, yeah. Thank goodness we have some power over here. I repeat, over here. And 1 more remote control from you, Tech. Shall we balance out the ammo so they run out of ammo equally? I didn't quite. There we go. And he dropped. Now, we're looking at 0 will points here, my friends. And I feel like she should have panicked already, but she has not. So I'm kind of feeling that I unfortunately might need to get someone over there. I'm pretty sure she's going to panic. And I'm pretty sure then that takes care of you, does it not? You're probably exposed because you're too close to a temporary enemy. And I can come over here but not have it. I could get this far. Well, I can rocket leap a little bit. I could just fudge cake. I could just dash to get over here. Take a big ol' risky shot. Ooh, baby. We're going to be running through fire. So I really feel like we need to try to find a way to deal with some of those flames. No grenades there. We have grenades here. How far can you go? I don't know if you have the arm. I guess we're going to find out. I'm exposing us. And we can't really blow away the flames. A little bit concerned now. Or do I just play... Oh, she's frenzied. She got frenzied by the other one, so she will not panic. So I've got to play, and I'm hoping with cybernetic legs that maybe you can find a way to run through the fire without hurting yourself. Shall we find out if that's a thing? Well, you got some fire damage, but not a lot. Now we try for the shot we're able to take. No. Not Overwatch, sorry. Now we try for the shot you have to take. And you have a chance, if we do not malfunction, to take her out. You don't know what a big sigh of relief that just was. So that means we have this Arthron Tyrant Prime, who's pretty hefty. Oof. So I'm thinking, let's run you as far away as we can from that gun. He'll be able to get pretty far. What kind of speed does he have? Let me get a sense of that first. Either I'm going to brave running you back through the fire. Movement's pretty dang good. And he's frenzied. So I think we have to... we damaged your head on the last run. We are going to try and safely rerun through the flames with you, Marcus Fragger Joy. Not so lucky this time with the head. Not quite so lucky this time. But the cybernetics definitely made a difference. And we do have some healing available for you over here. And we will make that available to you ASAP. In fact, now's the time to get you down here also. Because you have a med kit that could help us out temporarily also. Whew. So a little stress there with that siren. They if they have enough movement, they're good at hiding after they mind control, I tell you. Now it's just a simple Overwatch, and let me just change the view. Get the Overwatch down on the ground, so hopefully we can hit something. And Citizen, we're going to then get some more distractions out there, because we love them. And we'll reload. And then one more Overwatch. And he sees he's going to shoot at the spider drones more than likely, I'm guessing. His only problem is I think he's in the range of the spider drones. Ooh. And the spider drones will have to survive Overwatch to start weakening him down. Let's send a full strength spider drone to try this. And he survived nicely. Now that we know we ran that, let's move past the shield. And that was magic. That was wonderful. That was a joy. Now he has no shield. And so guess what we're going to do with the last one? Hit him face on. And he still has a gun arm, but not much else. And I do think we have someone who's very angry back here and would like to take a shot. Once again, hard to see. But she hits. Smoke be damned. And we will come through here and now, hopefully, finish him off. Okay. Let's get our healing done over here to stop the bleed. And that feels much nicer all of a sudden. Let's get the proper weapon over here, and we're gonna Overwatch now.
Anything that moves.
And we can get you back to Overwatching now that we don't have to worry about losing control of the mind.
They could be anywhere.
Yeah, stay put. And Technician, I'm feeling like we might be able to risk stepping you out. He may shoot at you, but tell you what, we'll bring you here for Overwatch, so at least you can crouch.
Providing Overwatch.
And we'll wait for this guy to come at us.
On the lookout.
Put some temptations over here for him. And that's it for the Spideys.
Got you covered.
And we actually could take some pot shots here. So let's just do the pot shots. We'll trust the aim and shoot. Okay. It is extreme distance, so I'm not too upset. He sees the spider drones. He's going to try... Oh, he tried a different tact, which is not super effective. And the fire was going to go away anyway. So we're going to explode away. He does not have any armor. And this very well could be our final enemy. I guess we'll find out in a couple of explosions from now. And it's more fun to explode somebody than to watch them bleed. And there we go. All I can say is thank goodness we had the laser turrets and had them positioned together where they were, and the Acheron decided to oblige by not hiding. Because if he was hiding and calling reinforcements on top of that, this would have looked very, very different. It at least gave us the chance to run in there and take care of the siren. Oh, thank goodness that did not malfunction. Yeah, this is Phoenix Point. We needed a few things to break our way on this one, and they did. So we gained the virus rifle that one of the Pandorans dropped, and didn't overly spend on this mission, in spite of even the spider drone. So let's go take a look. What I would like to do is get over up to the base that we just defended, and let's get everybody in the base back on the contaminant. A few dings on this mission overall, but nobody that we need to get healed or recover, whatever. Oh, that's the wrong ship. But everybody's in pretty good shape, so we can continue moving. And what we're going to do is start meeting up with our vessel down in South America. And so the contaminant will we'll start uncovering our ancient sites as we go. And that way we can start making the proper determination on where to focus our first. Can you believe it? This late in the game, and it'll be our first assault on an ancient site. Wow. Okay, we have our first excavation complete, and I have no idea where it is. Oh, here we go. We have an orichalcum forge. So we're going to send you down to the southern, well, not quite tip of Africa, but you're going to search down here. And I think that should be this one. And we have a living crystal quarry. And so I'm sending you over here. And the excavation, what is this? South America is complete. And we have a living crystal quarry. I think that's what we just uncovered over there, but we're going to come over here.
Research complete.
And we finished Pandoran telepathic nodule. Our research has once again caused controversy. To New Jericho, the existence of the telepathic module is unsurprising. They have always seen infection as an attack on human will. But it's made their relationship to the disciples of Anu deteriorate even further, as they now see the disciples as not only trying to pervert, but to enslave humanity. To Synedrian, confirmation that the Pandorans are controlled by an external force is deeply shocking. To the polyphonic tendency subfaction, it means coexistence is no longer as simple. The Pandoran creatures must be liberated first, but the terraformers argue that this is naive. The task is to take control of the Earth for humanity, not romanticize the alien invaders. The disciples, meanwhile, have released a rare official statement from the Exalted. Behold, our people have drunken deep of the waters of life, and yet they are free. Our path leads not to enslavement, but to liberation from the flaws of the old flesh. So attitude towards different factions has changed. And we can keep flying. And our next research along the way, nothing else there, is the masked manticore, followed by the Ugathian entity. Those are some big advance the story kinds of missions, and we're going to continue researching them, although it takes over a day for each. As far as manufacturing, I'm not sure if we have anything else in special. We got motion to anything. I think I'll construct a few extra goo boots just so we have them available. And I'm going to maybe even do a couple more blast vests also. They're all 2-hour things. And a motion sensor, we'll throw a couple of those in too, just in case. And let's keep searching around a little bit. We'll excavate here. And we are in the Southern Africa region. All right. And we are uncovering and searching ancient sites, and then we'll be able to see what they are and figure out which ones we need, because we only need 6 at a minimum if we uncover the right kind. So that's why we're checking them all out that we have seen first, and then we'll start figuring out which ancient sites we actually want to do. And one of them is complete. Which would that have been? Down here, perhaps? Yes, Orichalca Mine. And we have one that needs to be checked right there, so we're going to send the Holy Smokes up there. Another one complete. Or another Orichalca Mine. And I think for starters... Oh, we got one right here. And this one I just saw complete. It's a Protean mutane field. And is there anything else not too far away that we can think about? Well, maybe it's far away, but we see it and we're going to go for it. And we made it here, so we'll excavate. And then I think we also, we're almost finished here. Protean mutane field, so we have the site. So we're close to being able, and this is a citadel now, so I think that used to be a lair, don't quote me. And let me just take a look at where our structures are there. Citadel there, and a nest has appeared to us here. So we got some big missions coming up. what can I say? Let's keep flying. No missions have popped up. We're going to see if we can get and figure out what our next mission will be. And what is the location? Now this one is even. So I think what we need to do on this one is I'm going to send these teams here. We can go search an ancient site anytime. I think picking up more resources and helping a haven survive here is a nice next mission. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more tech, to be quite honest. And we can always, after this, pop over to Kaos and see if they have any juicy items to tempt us to spend our materials. And we finished an excavation. I would guess it's over here. Why do I get the feeling that I have ships somewhere that aren't flying around? Whoops, whoops, whoops. The Protean Mutane Refinery. And we are done here. So I'm going to send both these ships up here to this one. Obviously, the Helios will get there first, but it'll get these two together again. And let me just see, where else am I missing anything? They're flying there. Ah, these guys! I knew there was somebody we were overlooking, and I don't know that we really need. So maybe what I'm going to do with you guys is think about... Oh, I think I chose not to do the Bionic Fortress because this team wasn't high level enough, or maybe I'm mistaken. No, it's I think it's a decent enough team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not a full team of 8. I think that's why I was probably holding off just a little bit. You know what? Since we have so many mutagens, I wonder if I can build, say, a mutoid over here just to round out the team. I wonder. Let's take a look. And that way, going in with a team of 8 would make me feel a lot better. And I get to choose the base. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with this other team, is we are going to figure out a mutoid. If any new individuals are watching out there, I think we have a late game naming chance here if you want to become a mutoid. And you can help me decide on which sort of mutoid we might want to become. So I'll leave that open this time. So we'll not do it this time because we'll be able to build one. We got enough mutagens to I think, max it out right away. We can then fly over and pick it up over here. In fact, why don't we just get our ships over here? We're not going to gain any stamina at this base, but what the heck, it's close. Oh wait, this might be a better base to do it at, because at least then, no stamina there either, so it really really doesn't matter. Alright, so our first ship has made it to the Haven to work on getting this nice reward. It's only a medium threat level, so I feel better about trying to stand up to that. Let's get our second ship is almost there. Let's get that to happen. And now, my friends, it's daytime also. Another positive for us. We have our next mission. So all that searching around was necessary. We're going to be able to start evaluating which ancient sites we have now and which ones we can do. So we can do a minimum of 6 to start getting the materials we need for ancient weapons. That's the plan. Hope you enjoyed today's mission on the base assault. We really got lucky in a couple points there that made it really kind of smooth. And let's hope we can be just as smooth on this upcoming mission. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.